So, sorry about this. We cannot get you video tonight, but we will do just audio. But we are about 2 plays in to the game, and first play was called a flag, and this play, a lot of yards we gained by sophomore, or I don't know who exactly.
No, it was Matt Schultz. That's who it was.
It was Matt Schultz?
Yeah.
All right. It was either 8 or 9.
It was 9.
It was 9?
Yeah.
All right. So,
so it's Heyworth's ball. Second down, 9 to go. Second and goal.
and Heyworth lines up at the line of scrimmage. Jacob Day, quarterback, number 15.
It's a pass. He looks to
Matt Schultz. Matt Schultz gets down around the 5-yard line. They gained about 4 yards on that. So it'll be 3rd and 4 on the 40-yard line.
So it's 3rd down and 4 to go for the Hornets on their first drive of the half.
Heyworth lines up at the line of scrimmage again.
With Skylar Cox and Colson in the backfield. And it's another pass, and nearly intercepted by Tremont. So it goes for an incompletion.
Incomplete.
So that does bring up 4th down and 4 on the 4-yard line. Heyworth will probably go for it here.
Bringing in Brandon Day to substitute in for the Hornets. They're going for it. Hornets are in a...
It's another pass. He looks to Matt Schultz. He's covered. Jacob Day runs outside.
And it looks like a touchdown. And it is a touchdown. Jacob Day looked like he was going to pass it, but he runs in for a touchdown. Barely got it, but a smart move by Jacob Day. And number 7, Wyatt Klein, coming in for number 3, Brandon Day.
So it looks like they're going for 2 here. 6-0 for Heyworth.
Looks like a possible pass. And 2-point conversion is no good.
No good. With that, the score, the Turks 0
So 2 minutes in, Heyworth is leading 6-0 over Tremont.
The usual kicker for the Hornets is number 9, Matt Schultz. Probably kick for the Hornets today.
For those of you who didn't know, it is homecoming for Heyworth, and last year Heyworth did beat Brown County, so let's hope to repeat another win here on homecoming.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the king was Colson, right?
What?
The king was Colson, right?
The king's Colson, and the queen is Leah Martins. Colson is number 44 for the Hornets.
And Lydia Martins is a member of the cross-country team, and they're having a meet tomorrow at St. Joe.
Yep.
So that's near Champaign.
Uh,
So Matt Schultz is kicking off here for the Hornets.
looks like number 7, Logan Baxter, and number 18, Max Gary, are in the to receive. And Matt Schultz goes for the kick. And it's a kick about to the 18-yard line. And he gets brought down by number 2 for the Hornets, Cody Neslin.
Taken down by number 2, Cody Neslin.
So Heyworth comes in 2-2 with a win against Oakwood and Flanagan, and 2 losses against.
Maroa and Fisher.
And Heyworth lost last week by a hefty margin.
With another lightning delay.
Yeah.
Down at the end of the south end zone.
Doesn't look like we'll have any trouble tonight. Hornets line up on the line of scrimmage. The Turks, number 15, Benny Prather is the quarterback. Passing play. Complete pass to number 33, Josh Class, and he will run it in for a touchdown. Both teams score early.
So that was about a 70-yard passing touchdown. Both offenses already looking effective. 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds.
And it looks like Tremont will go for kicking the extra point.
So they're looking to make this 7-6.
And the kick is good. Current score is 7-6 with about 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to play.
So Heyworth's offense will be back
in the
on
first
field
quarter.
after what was one play.
Both teams.
For Tremont, so they're
Both teams fired up with their offense tonight.
so we're waiting for the kickoff by Tremont, and hopefully Heyworth can get a scoring drive.
Looks like both teams are about equal size. I think there's about 24 people from Heyworth, and it looks about like 28 to 30 people on the Tremont Turks football team.
So Brandon Day, number 3, and number 8, Skylar Cox are setting back for the kickoff.
Looks like number 52. 52, Isaac Hornell is kicking for Tremont. Brendan Day receives the kick. He runs it up the middle, and he's wide open, and he's brought down about the 49-yard line.
Looks like they're marking at the 50, so a pretty good punt return by Day for about 35 yards. The kick was more of a line drive, so didn't give Tremont too much of time to run down the field, and good blocks got him up to the 50.
So Jacob Day comes in for number 3, Brandon Day. No relation.
So Skylar Cox and Colson in the backfield. And it's another pass. He looks right to number 20, Keith Hickenbottom, and is incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number 20, Keith Hickenbottom. That'll bring up second down.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 on the 50-yard line. Heyworth lost the volleyball game Monday, which was homecoming against Tri-Valley in 2 matches.
But it was very intense 2 matches.
Tri-Valley was very good.
Heyworth and Tri-Valley were rallying the ball back and forth across the net.
And it's
Looks like a running play. It looks about like a yard, about 2 or 3 loss of 2 or 3 yards on that play.
So it looked to be a draw for a loss of about 2 yards, so that's 3rd down. Heyworth probably looking for another pass play or maybe an explosive run to make the 4th down
Run by number
a lot
8,
shorter.
Cox. Loss of 2 on the plate.
Number 7, Wyatt Klein comes in for number 3, Brandon Day, it looked like. The pass to
Pass complete to number 20, Keith Hickenbottom.
number 20, Keith Hickenbottom, was complete.
For a gain of about 5 yards on the play, so that'll be about 4th and 7, 4th and 6 to go.
On the plate. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th and 7 for the Hornets. Number 3 coming back in for the Hornets.
That would be Brandon Day. So it appears we're going for it here.
Actually, looks like a punt.
And it's a punt, yep.
The punt will be by
Flag on the field.
number 8, Skylar Cox, but there is a flag on the field.
I think it's going to be 12 men in the huddle on Heyworth, because you can see, or you can't see, but Gavin Edwards was rushing off the field, so that's a 5-yard penalty for 12 men in the huddle, so it'll be 4th and 12.
Oh, too many people in the huddle on the Hornets. That'll back him up 5 yards. And repeat 4th down.
So Skylar Cox will be setting up for the punt. Two men back for Tremont. Number 18 and number 5. A high snap and punt's pretty good. Bounces about the 25 or the 15 and stops at about the 13-yard line, so it'll be Fisher's ball on their own 13-yard line.
No, that was about 22.
22? Oh, that's a 3. So I was right.
Yep.
The first time.
First time you were right. So, Tremont will be 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line.
So Heyworth comes in 1-1 in the conference, beating Flanagan but losing to Fisher, and Tremont is 0-3 in the conference. So Heyworth looks like they're in a better position. There is another flag,
Flag on the field.
and it's a false start
On the
Tremont.
offense.
Call a false start on the Turks.
So I'll move them back 5 yards to their own 17.
5 yards. And repeat 1st down.
Number 15 for Tremont, Benny Prather will
So it's a pass.
take the snap, and it's a pass to number 33, Josh Class.
Pass
Incomplete.
Number 33, Josh Class.
Pass was incomplete, like Grayson said. So it's 2nd and 15. A lot of people here. There's a student section out in the south end of the stadium. There's the bleachers where the high jump is for blackout. And it's handed off to the running back.
It was ran by number 30 for Tremont, Nolan Sims.
So I'll give him to about a 6-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 on the 23-yard line.
And it's another pass. And the quarterback runs it. And
looks like a first down.
Yep. And he got more. So the quarterback keeper by number 15, Caleb
Benny Prother.
Benny Prother. So they'll give him the first down.
It looks like the first couple drives, the offense just sparked, but then these 2 drives, the defense sparked a little bit.
That was a big play there on 3rd down.
Looks like a pass to number 33. Nearly intercepted by the Hornets. Number 15, Jacob Day.
So 2 passes on the last 2 drives have almost been nearly intercepted. So maybe if I'm Tremont, I would maybe stick to the running game because that seems to be a little more successful right now. Just because the quarterback's not looking too good. So we're about halfway into the first quarter. It's 2nd and 10 for Tremont, and it's QB sneak.
Brought down by number 65 for the Hornets, Tyler Griffith.
So they'll make it about 3rd and 5.
Run by number 15.
A solid game of about 5.5.
Taken out by number 65, Tyler Griffith.
It's about 3rd and 5 with about 6 minutes left on the clock. The Turks line up at the line of scrimmage. Ball is snapped. Looks like a running play, but he's brought down by the Hornets. Number 30 tried to run it up the middle, Nolan Sims, and was denied by the Hornets' defensive line.
So it took him back maybe about half a yard, so it's still about 4th and 5. We'll see what Tremont. Looks like Tremont's going to go for it. Heyworth a little confused because they were set up for the punt, but
it is a punt. And it's back, and it looks like a
booming punt, but it goes in the end zone for a touchback. I don't know if they signal it's a touchback. So that was a pretty tricky play because their quarterback
was up a little, and then he went back, and then he went up again, and then he went back again a little bit. So
he's also their punter, so that could definitely be at their advantage.
Yeah.
Maybe that's probably going to play a factor later in the game because they could easily run a trick play and kind of screw with us. So Heyworth should probably be on watch for that.
Should be very alert. So Heyworth will get 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line with about 5 minutes left in game play. Number 8 comes out for the Hornets. Number 8 is Skylar Cox. I think Brandon Day, number 3, came in.
So, yeah, Brandon Day and Keith Higginbottom out, the wide receiver. It's a pitch to 9 Matt Schultz.
And he gets about 6 or 7 yards on that, what'd you say?
Probably about 5. So we got 5 solid yards. They're about the 35-yard line. Matt Schultz has kind of been their main receiver at tight end, but he also got a pretty good run there.
So Hornets will set up 2nd and 6 on the 24-yard line. Jacob Day will take the snap. It's a pass to, looked like,
number 20, Keith Higginbottom.
Yeah, but
he threw it a little short.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd and 6 on the 24.
Looks Looks like Mr. Rasmus is rallying the troops out there in the student section.
Yep. Number 7 comes out for the Hornets. That is Wyatt Klein. And number 3, Brandon Day, came in. Brandon Day looks to be a wide receiver on this play.
It's another pass. He drops back, looks right.
And up the middle.
Matt Schultz, and it's complete.
And it is a complete pass. We're bringing the Hornets around the 48-yard line.
That was a 23-yard pass to Matt Schultz from Jacob Day, so that'll give Heyworth a first down.
That was a very impressive catch by Matt Schultz.
We got a timeout by Tremont, so
Timeout on the field is taken by the Turks.
just to give you the gist of what's happened, Heyworth scored on a QB sneak by Jacob Day, and Tremont scored on a touchdown pass, and they got the extra point, so it's 7-6 here. And there's a flag.
Flag on the field.
And it's a false start on Heyworth. Mark Hancock is not too happy about that. So I'll push him back 5 yards.
Repeat first down. Make sure you check out for inside of your popcorn bag for a sticker that says "You're a winner." The Say Yes to No campaign of the Heyworth Community Partners Coalition have a couple of prizes.
So Heyworth has the ball, first and 15 on their own 43.
Find that lucky bag.
After the amazing completion to Matt Schultz up the seam. It's a fake handoff to Colson, pitch to Skylar Cox, but looks to be a loss of 1 on the play. I don't know what he was thinking there. That play looked like it was not very good.
So it looks to be about 2nd and 16 on the 42-yard line.
Loss on the play. That'll bring up second down.
So we lost a yard on the play. It's another pass. A little far ahead of Keith Higginbottom, so I'll set up about 3rd and 16 for Heyworth.
Pass complete. Set it for number 20, Keith Higginbottom.
So it looks like Heyworth can only get anything on the passing game,
That'll bring up 3rd down.
which I don't know if that's exactly a good thing, but
So Wyatt Klein is coming in for Brendan Day. Brendan Day did look a little confused on that play, but
so Skylar Cox and Colson in the backfield. Wyatt Klein motions behind Jacob Day to the left. Day goes back for the pass and looks to Wyatt Klein, but is nearly picked off by number 5 on Tremont, who is Connor Hannon.
Number 7, Wyatt Klein.
So that's about 4th and 16.
That'll bring up 4th.
I would not be surprised to see a punt here.
so Skylar Cox is in the punt position, so there's a punt.
Pretty line drive punt. And there's a flag. And the ball is marked at about the 22, but like I said, there's a flag. So let's see what the call is.
Down around the 22-yard line. We do have a flag on the field.
I have no idea if it was maybe an eligible man downfield, but I have no idea. I thought one of the linemen looked like they were pretty far down the field before the guy punted it, so. And the referee's still talking about it, so they must be a little confused. It's a holding on Tremont. So Tremont has a first down, but it won't move him back.
During the return.
Pretty calm night. No, not too much wind from what the flag tells.
10-yard penalty, and they will back up.
So Tremont won't be looking to score
So the Turks will,
on a pretty lengthy drive. It'll take about 87 yards to score.
So Tremont lines up at the line of scrimmage.
It's another pass. And it's complete.
To number 33, Josh Class. He's been receiving a lot of passes for the
It's about the 30-yard
Turks
line.
tonight.
Skylar Cox looked a little shook up on the play, but he appears he's all right. And they're bringing him out, so he looked a little shook up on the play. So after the first two touchdowns in the first 3 minutes, the game's kind of slowed down here a little. Here's a screen pass out to the right for a gain of about 5 yards. So it's about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6.
Number 7, Logan Baxter. Gain of 5 on the play. Now we'll bring up 2nd down.
So it's about 2nd and 5 on the 34-yard line.
Wind's picked up a little here. Number 7 in motion, and it's a handoff to number 30. He has some running room, and he has a first down, and got about 4 more yards after the first down.
Run by number 30, Nolan Sims.
That is number 30, Nolan Sims, as Mr. Zobel said.
Gain of 9 on the play. Now we'll give the Turks the first down.
So Heyworth's been a little iffy here on their last couple drives. Same thing with Tremont. They're looking a little iffy too. So let's hope Heyworth can shut him out here at the end of the quarter.
So it is 1st and 10 on the 44. Handoff to number
30, Nolan Sims. He got about another 14 yards.
Run by number 30, Nolan Sims.
So the chain gang moves again.
Taken down by number 15, Jacob Day.
I just think Heyworth's problem is we don't have too much depth defensively, but it doesn't help that we only have like 5 juniors and like 5 seniors, so that really doesn't help. Fisher with about 2 tight ends on the left, and it's another running play to Nolan Sims. But this time it's only for about a gain of about 3.
Run by number 18, Max Gary, taken down by a swarm of Hornets.
Yeah.
Gain of 3 on the play.
So Tremont will line up 2nd and 7 on the 40-yard line.
So about 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's a QB sneak. And it looks to be maybe a little short of the first down.
I'd say a few yards short,
Run by
or
number 15,
a yard
David
short.
Crapper.
I don't know if they're going to measure it or not, but see what happens. So they're marking him short. They're about
3rd
yard
and 1.
short.
Is 31 on the 33-yard
Looks like
line.
they're not going to run another play here, so looks like the first quarter is about to come to an end. Tremont is leading 7-6. Nobody has scored since about 9.5 minutes, so both offenses and defenses looking a little better, I guess.
And at the end of the first quarter, the score, the Turks 7 and your Hornets 6.
Let's see if the cheerleaders are going to do anything. It doesn't appear so, but
It looks like they're going to throw shirts to the crowd.
yeah, they are. See if they can throw one up here.
I don't think they can, but I'm putting my arm out anyways.
I mean, if they were softball players and had a cannon, they could throw it.
Hopefully they don't hit the camera that's still set up.
Yeah. Yeah, put your hand up, Grant. See if we can get one.
And she throws it over there.
They could maybe throw it like 5 rows up.
Yeah. She looked like she put a lot into that too.
Well, that sucks. Say, whenever I go to a baseball game, I never get anything.
But it's probably good that we're not yelling, trying to make some noise, because probably ruin your ears.
Looks like something's going on the south side of the end zone. Looks like Tremont kids
Runway number 15.
maybe trying to get involved with Heyworth fans.
Staying at 3 on the play. That'll give the Turks first down.
They're doing something. We'll keep you posted. Tremont's ball here, start of the quarter. On Heyworth's 31-yard line, 1st and 10. And they drop back, and it's a pass to number 7. And they signal a touchdown, but that looked like it was short.
Looked like he landed a little bit early in the end zone, but
30-yard touchdown, number 7. I can't tell because
it's not a line.
Logan Baxter did not align too well, so I'm going to say it was Logan Baxter.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's 13-6. Tremont is leading. So that didn't take him too long. One play,
Into the
or 2
second
plays,
quarter.
I think. So Tremont will be going for the extra point, looking to make it 14-6. And the kick is good. So
And the point after is good.
the 30-yard touchdown completion to Logan Baxter makes it 14-6. Tremont.
Heyworth will try to begin their offensive drive. Hopefully they spark something.
And the Hornet cheerleaders are moving to the south side of the end zone. They're looking like they're going to have a cheer down. A cheer off, I guess. So I think Cameron Williams is down there, so maybe he could help him out. He's pretty loud.
Pretty loud.
Maybe Wayne could too. He's pretty loud. But I thought today at the pep assembly, our junior class was louder than the senior class, but it's
Senior
homecoming.
class won, so
Yeah,
won the Keller shout and
the junior class getting screwed over left and right.
yep,
Whether it be from the flow building, which we
With-
should have won.
with a disqualification for the junior class. So it looks like number 52, Isaac Hornell, will kick off for the Turks.
Apparently we had no movement, even though rumors suggest that we did have movement. So and the ball fell off the tee, so we'll have to wait. So usually in the NFL, if it happens 2 times, they'll usually have somebody hold the ball for the kicker. And it looks like the cheerleaders for both sides are moving off in other directions, so it looks like nothing happened.
And the ball is off, lands into Brennan Day's arms. about the 20-yard line. He runs for about 10 yards.
Returned by number 3, Brandon Day.
So maybe Tremont was having their team speak for themselves. Because that one drive, they looked pretty good.
I wonder why Tremont started moving down right there.
At the 30-yard line.
So I'm pretty sure we have a volleyball game next Monday that I'm positive that we are doing. I'm pretty sure it's also against Tremont, so we will be doing that. Hopefully we'll have everything set up and ready to go that day. So Jacob Day goes out for the pass, and he's looking downfield, but nobody's open. He just runs out of bounds, so that will be technically a sack for Tremont.
Run by number 15,
as
Jacob
the ball is
Day.
down about the 28-yard line. A lot of people here tonight.
On the play.
There's a lot of people.
Second down.
So Heyworth will take over on about their own 28, 29-yard line.
Looks to be about 2nd and 11.
And another pass.
Longer pass to Brandon Day. It is complete.
That's complete to number 3, Brandon Day.
Probably can't hear me right now very well, but
So that was about about 40-yard completion to Brandon Day up the middle of the field. So that seems to be Tremont's weakness for the
passing
long ball.
play. Passing play towards into the middle of the field.
And
Because
it's
that's how
another
all of
pass.
our,
And it's a screen to number 8, Skylar Cox, and he gains about 3 yards, but there is a flag thrown down in the backfield. So it'll probably most likely be a holding.
Pass complete to number 8, Skylar Cox.
And let's see what the flag is.
holding on the offense.
I didn't see it, but it's on Heyworth.
I think it's
Call it holding on the
Yeah, they
Hornets.
called a holding. But what I don't understand is it moved back 15 yards. When in the NFL, it's only 10. Because it's high school.
well, actually, it looks like they moved back about 16. So
So I'll run a handoff to Matt Schultz. He gains about 3 yards. Nothing much.
tricked me on that one. I thought Jake Day still had the ball.
Run by number 9, Matt Schultz.
Number 3 coming in for the Hornets.
Bring up second down.
Heyworth kind of has momentum, kind of like shift because, yeah, they have a great play and then they just do a holding, so it just kind of slows their momentum down.
So it is 2nd and 23 for the Hornets on the 47-yard line. Looks like a passing play for the Hornets. It was passed up the middle, and it was grounded.
So incomplete, attempted to number 20, Keith Higginbottom. Up the middle seems like the only place where Heyworth can get anything going, really.
Bring up third down.
3rd and 23 on the 47-yard line. We're about 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the second quarter. Could be wrong. My math skills are kind of weak.
Yeah, we're serious.
Is that Mrs. Day?
Yeah, so that's
Looks like a passing play for the Hornets.
a lot of
Breaks
pressure.
through. And is grounded out of bounds by Jacob Day. Number 55,
yeah,
it looks like, broke through the line. That is Scott Barrow.
So that referee's talking to Jacob Day because I think number 55 hit him after he threw it. Jacob Day kind of threw him down, and the referee not a big fan of that. I think honestly, if he hit him a little late, I mean, I don't see why he didn't get flagged for the roughing the passer. But I mean,
Looks like a punt for Heyworth.
there's a flag. And false start on Heyworth. So a lot of penalties here early on. That's not penalties are never good.
So Heyworth is about 4th and 28.
Probably gonna make it 33, I think, unless they haven't changed it. No, it's still 4th and 28. Well, that sucks.
Well, Heyworth will punt. Number 8, Skylar Cox is punting for the Hornets.
A little high snap. He had a lot of air under it. It's gonna land
Around the 20-yard line.
pretty much the 20-yard line.
Yep.
So we got about 5 yards past the first down marker. So that just kind of shows how far back they were. So let's hope this time our Heyworth defense can hold him.
So Tremont will be 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Number 7 in motion, and it's another pass. Nearly intercepted by number 7, Wyatt Klein, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for Tremont.
Bring him 2nd down.
Or as Kyle Barrington would say, Tremont.
Tremont.
Tremont. So we're about getting into about the 3-minute mark here. Into the 2nd quarter. The homecoming theme was Wizard of Oz. For those of you
Still
who didn't
is.
know, yeah, still is.
Looks like a handoff to number 50, I think.
Probably number 30.
30?
Yeah.
So that was Nolan Sims. Yeah, it was 30. Nolan Sims runs for about
Slight loss on the play. Now to bring up 3rd down.
with a 1-yard loss. The
On the carry.
blackout student section. It's a
There
lot of
looks
pep.
to be a timeout called by Heyworth. So that is their first timeout charged. Both teams with 2, about 1 second underneath. 9 minutes, 8:59 left to go. Hey, Tremont is winning 14-6. Tremont does have the ball.
So Preston Trask, he is running across the field with the red flag with the H on it. Looks like he's running around.
Tons of people here at the game.
He's got to run for cross country tomorrow, so I don't know what he's doing.
So 3rd and 11, Heyworth looking to shut down Tremont here on the drive.
Tremont.
And it's another pass.
Looks to be number 4.
And it's complete. Looks to be past the first down marker. So it gets him about 1 yard past the first down marker. So Tremont will have the first down.
Taken down by number 20, Keith Higginbottom. And 11 on the play.
So the passing game seems to be the only big theme here in the game so far. It's just passing the ball. Something very difficult for high school kids to do. That's more like a college and NFL level type thing to do, but I'm fine with it. And another pass. And it is overthrown. Looks to be attempted to number 7 or number 4. Second down.
Number 65, Tyler Griffith broke through the line and almost blocked that pass, though.
Looked to be maybe like a linebacker blitz there as he kind of snuck in.
Got through and
Almost got a hand on it.
yep.
So if you're a defensive lineman, you can't sack the quarterback. At least put your hand up and get in the passing lane, because I mean that can cause interception to happen.
That can stop the ball.
Heyworth hit about 3-4. Tyler Griffith puts again, but it's a quarterback keeper. Gains about 6.5 yards on the play.
Benny Prather runs.
Run by number 15, Benny Prather.
Runs for about
Run by number 50, Keith Miller. And number
6 or 8 yards. Will be
7 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down.
about 7 yards, and it's 3rd and 3 for the Tremont Turks.
Well, it's a very long 3 yards, maybe even 4, from what I can tell. See, if it's on the 41 and they had the ball on the 37, it should be 4 yards, not 3.
I'm just going with what it says on the scoreboard.
Scoreboard's wrong. There's another pass. Brad Jamison broke through, and it's a completed pass to number 4, who's running down to the 30, the 20, the 10.
And it is a touchdown. Number 15, Jacob Day, was trying to keep up with him and trying to get him down before he got into the end zone, but
I kind of thought there was a holding there because Brad Jamison kind of looked like his jersey kind of got grabbed, but they didn't call anything, so Tremont is leading 20-6. Preston Trask again running down the track.
in boots, sporting boots and a sweatshirt.
You think he'd be running when Heyworth scores, not when they score.
Yeah. Does cut across the football field a little bit, but it's fine. And
so the extra point's good. So Tremont is leading 21-6. Tremont looking to be the favorite here early. With about 7.5 minutes to go.
so the Cubs did lose today, right?
Yeah.
Lost about, was it 4-1 or 3-1?
3-2.
3-2. To the Pirates.
The Pirates.
Pirates.
So Tremont will be kicking off again. Okay, now we have Kyle Barrington carrying the flag. Not as fast as Preston, but I mean, he's still doing it.
Probably couldn't tell if it was Kyle Barrington or not if you were up in the Hornets stands because he's wearing a black morph suit.
Well, we saw him at school today.
Yeah, we saw him at school today.
So Skylar Cox and Brandon Dale will be setting up for the kick return. Pretty high kick to Skylar Cox, who will return it from about the 15. Breaks one tackle, runs up the middle, but is stopped at about the 30-yard line. So forward progress gives him the 30. So a 15-yard return by Skylar Cox, and it's first down for Heyworth.
And a return by number 8, Skylar Cox.
So, Heyworth is about 5th in the conference for the HOIC conference. They're ranked number 5, and Tremont is ranked last with 3 wins and no losses. It says that Heyworth has got 2 wins and 1 loss, but this is the most recent updated standings. So
it's a handoff to Colson, but he looks to be stopped at about the line of scrimmage, so that play was gained for nothing. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Actually, 2nd and 11. They are marking him back about a yard behind. So about 7 minutes left to go in the quarter. This quarter's gone by very slow compared to the first one.
Number 7, Wyatt Klein came in for number 3, Brandon Day.
So you know they're probably looking to pass.
Yeah.
I mean, we have been a lot lately, so. Okay, there's Mr. Epigraph. He looks like he has something for us. Jacob Day takes a QB sneak. The pass did not work, so he got a gain of about 3 yards there.
Yep. So,
Heyworth has about 3rd and 8 on their own 32. So about 3rd and 7 on the 33. Heyworth probably looking to pass here. And it's a pass. He looks right, and he runs up in the pocket. And is chased from behind, but gets about 2 yards on the play. So Heyworth with another 4th down.
about 4th and 5, maybe 4th and 4. 4th and 4 for the Hornets.
Probably going to punt because they're pretty close to their own end zone, but we'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him punt right now.
So they're sending back
Skylar Cox is
2 returners.
punting for the Hornets, and there is,
Heyworth.
I believe there was 12 on the field, so I don't know.
I think they called a timeout if they didn't throw a flag. So yeah, they called a
Yeah.
timeout to avoid the penalty.
I believe,
So I guess it was smart if they wanted to avoid 5 yards on a punt, but I don't think it's really going to matter. From a high school level at least, because so Mr. Updraft is trying to fix the video so we can kind of watch the game, but
so,
so Heyworth has 1 timeout left with 6 minutes in the half. Fisher with 2.
and Skylar Cox will be kicking, or punting for the Hornets.
Fisher, and it's a fake, and it's thrown to Jacob Day, and there's some blocks.
And it's up the middle, and he gets the first down.
So I wonder who called that play, because that was pretty
That was-
smart.
That was a pretty smart play. Probably Jim Kirkman.
Yeah. Okay, there's Wayne Knoll running with the flag now.
Faster than both Preston and
So that was pretty appropriate that time. I think they should run around the whole track.
I think Wayne is.
Yeah, he's jogging. And the pass was attempted to Brandon Day, but incomplete. So it is 2nd down for Heyworth.
Looks like Wayne Knoll's still going around the track.
Yeah, probably getting ready to
Take off
get
some
Tremont
Turks.
get Tremont hyped up about the Hornets.
Probably telling the
A fake handoff to Colson and the pitch to number 8 Skylar Cox, but he gets about maybe half a yard on the play. Brought up down about the line of scrimmage.
Run by number 8, Skylar Cox.
So it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. No gain, 3rd down.
Wayne Knoll in Turkish territory now.
So he's not the biggest guy, so I mean he could easily get beat up.
But he is carrying a red flag, so.
If challenged, he could. Okay, now he's kind of just jogging. Yeah, he's telling him to get hyped up for Heyworth, I guess.
Yep. So,
And
is there a timeout called?
yeah,
Timeout called
Heyworth
by
again.
Heyworth.
So they have no timeouts, so I don't know if that's really smart.
Yeah. Could come up late in the quarter when they need one, but. So the Hornets come into this game, and we had a pep assembly today, and Tyler Griffith remarked that Thanksgiving's coming early because they're going to be eating some turkey tonight. But
Clearly not so far.
yeah, about almost 5 minutes left in the first half, and Hornets are down by 15 points.
So after the timeout, it's 3rd and 10 for Heyworth.
Jake takes a snap, and it's a pass to
right through the hands of number 9, Matt Schultz. So that is 4th and 10. Maybe Heyworth will try another fake punt here, as they did last time. Be just as likely this time as last time, I guess.
Hopefully, if they try it, they actually pull it off again. But I would hate to see the Hornets locking their defense and having about 45 yards to make up for it. So, number 8, Skylar Cox looks to punt, and he is.
A line drive punt. And I don't know what happened. I think he called fair catch, so. So that looked like a pretty bad punt because it was just a straight line drive, and that's never good.
You want some air time on it?
You want some hang time. But I guess he called a fair catch. He almost muffed it, which would not have been good.
So number 3, Brendan Day, comes in for number 78, Gavin Edwards.
We're looking to get
Both seniors.
the display back up. Trying to fix it, but we're all audio right now. It's a fake handoff, QB sneak at Tremont. So that gains about 6 yards.
Number 15, Danny Prather.
Heyworth band getting ready for the halftime show. The band did get new uniforms this year, so they do look better than the previous ones. And it's a fake handoff, a pass by number 15, complete on left to number 7.
Looks to be a first down.
So that's a gain of about 10 yards.
Pass complete to number 7, Wilton Baxter.
How about the play selection for Heyworth and Tremont? There have probably been more passes than there have been runs, so passing the ball just makes the game go a lot slower than running the ball because the clock stops.
So there is about 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Turks, the 42-yard line.
And it's another pass to number 4, and right through the hands of number 4 for Tremont, and almost nearly intercepted by number 20. Taking bottom, the attempted receiver was Tucker Ranyon. R-U-N-Y-O-N, Ranyon.
Which one was that?
Tucker Ranyon.
Runyon.
Runyon?
Runyon. It's like Funyun.
I like Runyon.
Runyon?
He will run on you for days.
Except that was a passing play.
Another pass. And
incomplete.
Off the hand of number 4, Tucker Runyon. So they'll set up 3rd down for Tremont. They're almost at about midfield here with 3:25 left. So if they do get shut out here, Heyworth can have a chance to score, but they have no timeouts, and Tremont still has 2.
Which I expect that Tremont will probably use.
And number 15 keeps it again, and he gains about 9 yards, maybe 10.
Looks to be a first down, but I don't know.
Hey, one referee's kind of marking him short, so it looks like it's going to be 4th and short. They're probably going to go for it. I would not be surprised. They may even have the Chang gang. Nope, they're No, they're gonna have. Yeah, they're having the chains go out. So.
Referee timeout on the field.
And they're going to measure it and see. We'll see if it's a first down for Tremont. And
Looks to be short.
they're short, maybe an inch or two. So it's 4th and short. I wouldn't, like I said, I would not be surprised to see him go for it here. Maybe even see like a hard count. See if they can get Heyworth to jump off sides. So it's 4th down. This is going to be a very important play for both teams. The crowd getting fired up for the 4th down play. I would not be surprised to see a QB sneak here because, I mean,
It's worked on the Hornets.
and it's also literally like half a foot. And I think there's a false start.
Oh,
I saw the Tremont jump first, and they called a false start on Tremont. So the hard count did not work. So I wondered if they're going to go for it this time. And looks like they are, no doubt. If I were down there, I'd advise Heyworth to watch the ball again because they could easily just do it.
looks like they're punting,
And they're punting.
and it goes way out
Yeah.
over the fence. It looked like.
And Mark Hancock thinks it's at like the 43, but the referee's calling out about the 41, 42. So 3
So-
minutes.
Good defensive drive for the Hornets.
Also a very costly penalty. So Heyworth to take over. And a handoff to number 9, Matt Schultz, and he gets about a yard.
Doesn't look like the Hornets are getting very far with running plays.
I don't know if the line's just not giving enough push or if the running back's not hitting the hole. But I think maybe passing sounds a little better.
They have been passing a lot, and that's how they gotten a lot of their first downs.
Big passing plays.
So clock is still running, about 2:30 left in the first half. Hornets on 2nd and 9 on the 43-yard line.
And handoff to Colson. He fights a couple tackles and gets about 7 yards, so that's about 3rd and 2 for the Hornets. Student sections died down a little. Lost about half of their numbers.
They still got the red flag, though.
I think Dan Harris holding it. I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
He was wearing a wig earlier. I can't tell. I think it's Dan. And
About a loss of 7 yards in
run by
that.
Matt Schultz lost 4 yards, so it's 4th down. And I don't know, the referee's kind of signaling a timeout by Tremont. So there's still 1:32 left here in the 2nd quarter.
I would expect the Hornets to pass this.
Maybe even punt, just because I wouldn't want Tremont to have another chance to score because this game's somewhat manageable. They're only down 15. Timeout. Heyworth appears to be punting.
Skylar Cox to punt for the Hornets.
And another line drive punt.
A little bit better than the last one.
And the return number 18 has room to run on the left and is
Taken down by number 20, Keith Hickenbottom.
on about Heyworth's 49-yard line, so a pretty good return. Again, line drive punts aren't the best.
Needs to get a little bit of air under that.
But still a good kick.
So about a minute, 20 seconds left in the first half. Turks
And
leading by 15.
a pass by number 15 to number 7 and is dropped. Should have been caught, but was dropped. So Tremont has it second down on their Heyworth 45. So a minute 13 left. Tremont winning 21-6. Two wide receivers on the right, one on the left, and the halfback behind their quarterback. And he goes back for a pass on the left. Throws a bullet, and it's intercepted by Heyworth, number 7, Wyatt Klein. So Heyworth will have a minute 7.
Would not be surprised to see a bunch of passing plays here trying to get to the end zone.
Yeah, they're bringing in Brandon Day, so they're looking for the long ball. By their gunslinger, number 15, Jacob Day. So that's the first turnover of the game, an interception by Wyatt Klein. And Jacob Day drops back, not a lot of pressure. And
Looks like a first, or
looks like it's complete, and they're
Yeah.
calling it complete, but he didn't get out of bounds. So Heyworth under a minute to drive. They need to hurry up. Heyworth getting set up, and Jacob Day back.
calls snap.
Hands a handoff to Colson and gets about 2 yards. I don't know what the play call on that was. 'Cause, I mean, if you're wanting to score, you're running out of time.
I would try to pass it so even if you didn't get any yards off of it, you would still
Heyworth kinda
stop the
wasting
clock.
a lot of time.
Yeah, about 25 seconds left in the first half.
He drops back, some pressure off the right. He steps up and sneaks it, and is tackled by
Here's the
number
first
5.
down.
They may have time for one more play if they hurry up, but they're not looking like they're going to try to get a play.
Looks like offensive line is in.
Stopping the clock so everything gets set up. So that will help Heyworth, and the clock resumes. So 10 seconds, they are going to have one more play. And it's another pass. He steps up, and he sneaks, and he's going to get, if he runs out of bounds, the clock will stop, but he cuts out the middle of the field and is tackled
And that's the first half.
on Tremont 35. The clock is down, so that's the end of the half. So after the sneak, the half is over, and Heyworth is losing 21-6. We will be back after halftime. It does appear we're going to have a visual up, and we'll be back in about 25 minutes. So stay tuned. So we're going to announce the court here. We'll have the game icon still. Never mind, we cannot.
So the number 9 for the Hornets, Matt Schultz, will kick off for the Hornets. We do have video now, so.
But it is a little glitchy, you could say.
Yeah. So the kick is off.
And it's touched. I thought it was touched by Hornet player. Yeah, there's a flag.
Yeah, there's the flag. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag on this. I don't know if it's just because like we're all on YouTube or. So there's a flag and it's Fisher's ball at the 50 where it went out.
And the kick goes out of bounds.
So Fisher, or not Fisher, Tremont
Yeah.
will take over.
First and 10 on the 49-yard line, it looks like.
Yep. So Tremont's leading 21-6 right now. Here at the start of the third quarter, 12 minutes on the clock.
Snap, and it's ran up the middle by number 30. I believe that is Nolan Sims.
So that was a run about 10 yards, so that's a first down for Tremont.
And
That looked like a pretty explosive run for Tremont.
so it is first and 10 on the 40.
Brittany
Number
Prather
30.
hands off to Sims, and a pretty good tackle.
But number
65 to Tyler Griffith, so that looks to be a gain of about 3 yards. So I'll bring about 2nd and 6 for Tremont.
2nd and 6 on the 36-yard line.
So we're hitting about the 11-minute mark. Benny Prather at quarterback, and it's a pass. And incomplete to number 33, Josh Class. No flag, so it will be 3rd and 6.
Now we'll bring up 3rd down.
So the only touchdown for Heyworth was a QB draw, you could say, or sneak. And Jacob Bay hit the left pylon, and Tremont has scored 3 touchdowns with 3 extra points on touchdown passes. So it's 21-6, and another pass. Prather runs up and gains.
I don't think that's quite good enough for a first down, but
I
it
think it's going to be a first down, though.
looks a little bit short.
I think they're calling 4th down. So like last time, they're probably going to try to get Heyworth to jump off sides. But last time they committed a false start, so it didn't matter. So Tremont's getting lined up. And it's kind of a...
And the Heyworth Hornets hold the Turks.
So the tackle was by number 9, Matt Schultz, who stopped
him cold.
On 4th down and 1. So that was a pretty big play by Matt Schultz. So it'll be Hayward's ball for a first down.
Defense is showing a
Very important.
lot of life here.
Very important play there by Heyworth. So Jacob Bay at quarterback. And timeout by Heyworth.
Timeout taken out of the field by the Hornets.
They're using their timeouts really early in the halves.
I think he's just trying to avoid penalties, to be honest. Or maybe they weren't set up right. Whatever it was, but they've been wasting a lot of penalties like that, so that's not really good. So it's 6-21. Matt Schultz made a pretty good tackle on 4th down. And so a turnover on downs, which gave the ball to Heyworth, and a timeout was just called. So Heyworth with 2 timeouts left. we were waiting for them to snap the ball. They are set up.
Hornets line up, 1st and 10 on the 30.
Jacob Day takes the ball back and
hands it off to Matt Schultz. He's got some running room.
And that's about a 30-yard run by Matt Schultz, so that'll give Heyworth the first down. So that was a very good run by Matt Schultz. He got some blocks and a very explosive run up the middle of the field. Probably one of the most explosive plays I've seen by Heyworth this half since it just started, but the whole game.
Whole game it would probably.
Except for that one pass. 5 men on the line for Tremont. Jacob Day hands off again to Matt Schultz, and another good run. And a whole bunch of Turks on the tackle. And they're giving him forward progress. That's a first down for Heyworth.
Heyworth offense starting to show a lot of fight here.
So 2 running plays by Matt Schultz, both over 10 yards. Both giving Heyworth first downs. So Heyworth will have the ball on Tremont's 32. You have Matt Schultz at tailback and Colson, number 44 at fullback. Jacob Day at quarterback. And it's a handoff to 44 Colson, who gets some room. And he
looks like he's clear for a touchdown.
And they're giving him the touchdown. So a 32-yard rushing touchdown by number 44 Colson. That was a great run. He broke a tackle, he made him stop short, but they give him a touchdown. And Tremont, their linebacker, looks a little disappointed because of how easy of a run that was. So I think Heyworth should go for 2 here because they're already down 9.
Colson dancing with a lot of excitement.
So Wyatt Klein on the left with Keith Higginbottom and Scott Cox on the right, Matt Schultz and Colson in the backfield. And it's a fake handoff to Colson, and Jacob Day runs into the end zone. So the 2-point conversion is good. And it's 14-21 Tremont.
So,
Heyworth crowd very pumped up. So for those of you just turning in, there was a 32-yard rushing touchdown by fullback number 44 Colson, and the QB keeper was good enough for the 2-point conversion. So it's 14-21 Tremont here with 9:13 left to go in the third quarter. That was probably the best drive we've seen by Heyworth all night, other than that first one.
Definitely. I would honestly say that I thought that topped the first drive.
So the student section looks a little smaller this time around. But, I mean, the crowd is still plentiful, so Matt Schultz will be setting up for the kickoff. And a pretty good kick.
Better than last time. It was
fielded about the 15 for Tremont, but tackled by number 3, Brandon Day, at about the 27-yard line. Heyworth's defense already off to a bad start on the drive, giving up a 15-yard run. Then he brought there with a sneak, but he is sacked behind the line by number 65, Tyler Griffith, and number 50, Keaton Miller. Very good effort by Heyworth on that play. So it is 2nd and 11 for Tremont. Okay, so we're just still working with our audio or our visual. But another pass by Benny Prather, and that's enough for the first down and more. Slowed down by Tyler Griffith and number 20, Keith Higginbottom, number 15, Jake Day. So Tremont will have a first down. Still looks a little glitchy. Just bear with us. We're trying to do everything better. So Heyworth's defense seems to be a little shaky after having a good sack and then giving up 2 big plays. So we'll see if they can hold him here.
Tremont 1st and 10 on the 37.
QB keeper by the quarterback, Benny Prather. That looks to be a gain of about 8.5 yards on that run.
By number 15, Benny Prather.
That quarterback probably has the same amount of passing yards as he does rushing yards because he seems to be the center of the team. So Tremont getting closer to Heyworth's red zone. They're about on the 29-yard line, 30-yard line roughly. It's 2nd and 2. Benny Prather fakes the handoff and throws it to number 7.
Incomplete.
Logan Baxter was dropped, but Heyworth recovers it. But I'm pretty sure it was a forward pass, so it's incomplete.
Bring up 3rd down.
The Tremont Turks are 3rd and 3 on the 30-yard line.
So this play will be very important because it'll set up what they're doing on 4th down. So it looks like it's not as laggy, but the picture, you know, got better that time. So it looks like everything's better. Everything's up and running good, so that's good.
And it looks like an incomplete pass to number 4 for Tremont.
Tucker Runyon. Tyler Griffith trying to get the fans pumped up for this 4th and 3. Tremont hasn't been too good on 4th down. They call a timeout here, so.
Heyworth's defense being very effective in this drive.
So we're about halfway into the 3rd quarter here where everything looks to be good and running, so that's always good news. So I think we're doing the volleyball game next Monday. Hopefully everything will be good to go by then. The girls are playing Tremont. Just waiting for the timeout to be over. Tremont's marching back onto the field. Hopefully we can be louder here at the game, louder than we were at the pep assembly, because the pep assembly got pretty loud.
This is just a 1-touchdown game, so.
And it's kind of a QB keeper. And it's stopped by number 44, Colson, number 77, Brad Jameson, number 9, Matt Schultz. So it's Heyworth's ball. Turnover on down to Tremont.
So it looks like Heyworth will start their offensive drive here. 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line.
So this is still anybody's game.
Brandon Day comes in for number 8, Skylar Cox.
Very good defense by Heyworth on that drive. At the end, holding him.
Jacob Tay taking the snap. Hand off to Colson, or Matt Schultz. Matt Schultz gets some room just past the 45-yard line. And good for a first down.
I did see a block in the back, but they didn't call it, so. So very good run by Matt Schultz for the first down. He's probably nearing about 60 rushing yards. in the half. So Matt Schultz seems to be a little more explosive than Skyler, so maybe we'll see a little bit more of Matt in the backfield. And it's a fake to Matt Schultz. Jacob Day goes back, and he looks like he's going to try to run, but he's maybe
gets nowhere.
Yard.
Didn't look like he got a yard off that.
Yeah, I think he did. Maybe like half an inch. He gave him about a yard.
Yeah. So they will line up 2nd and 9, it looks like.
2nd and a long 9.
On the 46-yard line, it looks like. That's pretty loud.
Student section trying to get fired up. And Jacob Day goes back. He kind of runs. He does a pitch to Matt Schultz. I think it was Matt Schultz. And there's a...
Yes, it was Matt Schultz, number 9.
So that was a gain of about 7. I thought he fumbled it, but I guess something
It
else
looked
just
like he
flew.
fumbled it because something.
I saw something fly.
Yeah, I saw something fly over there too, but it wasn't the football apparently.
So it's 3rd and 1. That's good.
Might have been a mouth guard or something, but.
Another dumb thing said by Grayson. We'll see if we can count how many things he says. So it's 3rd and 1, and it looks to be a handoff to Colson, and the pile forward progress. They're still about half a yard short. They're probably going to go for it.
I would go for it, yeah.
I don't know if I do a hard count just because I just want to get the first down. I don't want to risk anything here. Getting a little breezy here. Some wind coming from the north. Our cameraman, Ben Holland's going in, says that they're going to do a halfback pitch. We'll see if he's right. I'd maybe see QB sneak, personally. And it's a fullback dive. He got the first down, Colson. Gain of 3 yards, so that's a first down for Heyworth. So I guess I was closer because I kind of called the run up the middle, but football is a somewhat predictable game in some cases, but sometimes it's not. Just try to keep up with the scoreboard is all the advice I can give. So 1st and 10 for Heyworth. And it's another pass. Jacob Day goes back. There's pressure from the right, and he is sacked. He's still up, but so that's like about a loss of 7 on the sack. I don't know what happened there. Ben Holland says that play was countered. It's the Madden Mobile terminology.
Ben Holland says deep attack.
So you're expecting the 2 wideouts to run flies and the wide receiver in the slot to run a post, and the fullback to kind of do a kind of like a hidden, kind of like a go out in the flat for a pass, but I don't think that's going to happen. I guess the formation's about right, but Jacob Day keeps it, and he
tries to run it for a few yards. He does.
Gets a gain of about 3.
So the Hornets about 3rd and 14 on the 46-yard line. Ben Holland still predicting.
Okay, so it's 3rd and about 14 for Heyworth. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
So a handoff to number 9, and he is stopped too.
I don't know what the play call is here, because I mean, it's 3rd and 15, and
you're trying to run it. I would pass it. 4th down, tight end corner. Yep.
So it's 4th and 13. They're probably going to go for it. I don't see why not. I mean,
you got 1:48 left. You got 12 minutes left in the
like
quarter,
or
next quarter.
So it looks like they're punting just from the way.
Skylar Cox and Brendan Day coming in. So And Keith Hickenbottom coming out.
I don't know what they're doing.
I would not be surprised if they try another trick play.
And it's a trick play and it's a run, but
Not very
only
successful.
gained about 5 yards. I think I would have just passed. I don't even know. The play call has not been too good. I don't know who's calling the plays, but they're not very good right now. Sorry, that's just Grant being stupid.
Is a unanimous decision.
9-yard run for Tremont by number 18, Max Gary. So it'll be a 2nd down and 1 for Tremont. Still a close game with a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter here.
It's just a 1-touchdown game.
Just giving Grant advice, the clock is off a little.
Jake Day looks to be exhausted on the sideline.
And a kind of a fake, but a blow by number 44, Colson. Lays out number 18, Max Gary. If there was a highlight reel, that'd be on the highlight reel.
Yep.
Colson is a senior for Heyworth, one of the captains.
He is the homecoming king for
like we mentioned earlier. Very good hit. And another handoff to Gary.
he is brought down by number
78, Gavin Edwards. I'm pretty sure it was. And Colson was also on the play. So it's 4th and 3. And
that
that's
is the
end
end
of
of
the
the
quarter.
third.
So that's the end of the quarter. We'll be back here in about a couple minutes with gameplay, but for right now you can hear the band and the cheerleaders.
Turks 21 and your Hornets 14.
They are throwing out some t-shirts again, so maybe we can get hooked up with a t-shirt. Hey Ben, get us a t-shirt. And I think they're out.
They got one more, and they just threw it.
Get them into a lifting program so they can get. So
They could get it up here. I kind of want one of those T-shirts.
Yeah, get our cheerleaders on some protein powder. And it's a punt. And it's a pretty good punt. And it looks like it's going to go in the end zone. And they're calling it a touchback, I think.
Yeah, they touched it.
Yep, they touched it in the end zone. So very close to being on the 1-yard line. That would not have been good for anybody except for Tremont. Hey, man. So it looks like the band is exiting. So if you are interested in coming to the stadium, they probably aren't taking admission anymore, so you can see the remainder of the game live here at Hornet Stadium. Let's hope Hornet Power can power the Hornets to a touchdown.
There's Wyatt Cotton running the flag across the track.
But we don't have a view of the track. So, and a run by Matt Schultz, and he breaks off to the left, and it's brought down at midfield.
Very good run by number 9, Matt Schultz.
31-yard run by Matt Schultz. Ben called a halfback blast. Perhaps. That should definitely put over Matt Schultz over 100 yards. I think he's been definitely doing better than Skyler here lately. So maybe that's something to look at for the upcoming weeks, and he's looking really explosive. He's like dynamite back there. So you have Keith Higginbottom and Skylar Cox on the right, and it's another handoff to Colson for a gain of about 4 yards on the play. So the offense for Heyworth looking very promising. I have no idea.
You're talking about the person running the flag?
I have no idea. And Grant, you're suspended from talking, so I don't know what you're doing. We can hear you. Okay, so the crowd's not too happy with the offensive line there, but I can vouch that it is not easy being an offensive lineman because you can't block perfectly every time. I think that's just something people have to realize sometimes. So it's 3rd and 7 roughly for Heyworth. And it's another pass by Jacob Bay. They break through, and it's dumped off to Matt Schultz, who has maybe a first down. We'll see.
Looks like a first down. Referee's marching out there. He looks like.
And they may have to bring out the chain gang. We'll see.
First down.
First down. So a first down for Heyworth. There's your boy Jim. Your boy Jim. Yeah. Probably one of the best language classes we've had all year today. So it's first down for Heyworth. And it's a handoff to Matt Schultz to the left, who gets some space, and he gets to run for about 6 or 7 yards. Yep. So about 9 minutes left here in the quarter. Heyworth is looking to make this a tie game. If we do get to the end zone, the big question is, are we going to go for 2 or go for the extra point? Because if we go for 2, we can be leading, but if we don't get it, then we're losing. So I'd probably just be safe right now.
I would honestly go with the extra point.
And it's a pitch to Matt Schultz. Cuts out the middle and maybe gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard. We'll see. Looks maybe to get back to the line of scrimmage with a third down play here. It'll be about 3rd and 5.
3rd and 6 for the Hornets on the 35-yard line. Number 8 for the Hornets. Skylar Cox coming out, and looks like number 3 will be entering. That is Brendan Day.
A lot of big plays by Schultz in the game, also by Day, and both days, I guess.
And Colson.
Yeah, Colson too with the 30-yard touchdown. And the crowd not too happy. So time up by Heyworth to avoid the delay game. People are not too happy with that.
So Hornets call a timeout, and
Go Hornets.
go Hornets.
Why does that sound a lot softer than it did earlier? I don't know.
Go Hornets.
That's better, Grant. Just messing with soundboard. So Grayson, what are your thoughts on that A-push test today?
Oh, I think I failed.
I think I did pretty good. Of course, I say that, and I probably failed because I felt good about it, but
Whenever I feel bad about a test, I usually get a C. Whenever I feel good about it, I usually get an F. And whenever I don't have any feelings about it at all, that's when I do good. So
it's about 3rd and 5 for Heyworth. And it's a wide receiver handoff to Brandon Day. There's probably going to be a holding called because there's a flag. And looks like that's going to be coming back because there's a flag for holding. That was a very questionable holding call.
what'd you see, Jacob?
No, it's a holding call. It has to be holding.
On who?
On Heyworth. So I'll be moving Heyworth back, so that play doesn't even matter. Well, it was a good hold because we got the first down, but it doesn't really help. So reaching about the halfway mark here, this is an opportunity to seize for Heyworth to score.
Hornets line up 3rd and 16 on the 45-yard line.
We'll see if the crowd can get fired up, but I mean, they're not seem to be too into the game right now. I think Ben should get him fired up. And it's a fake. And Jacob Bay just takes it back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know what
Why are they running
they're
it?
calling here. I don't know what they're doing.
I honestly think they should try pass right here because they only got 7 minutes. So they might as well go for it.
It's puzzling me because this is a tough spot. Heyworth only has 1 timeout left.
They used them
And
to.
they're not punting because Skyler's coming out, so this is a do-or-die play.
Hopefully it's due. I don't want to die.
Who knows, maybe I should become head coach of the football team. Because, I mean, I'd know not to run on 3rd and 16. And it's another run. And they're dropped on Heyworth's own 41. I have no idea who's making the play call, but it's...
Maybe it's the King Colson. Hopefully not, but
So that was Heyworth's only opportunity, really, and soiled it. So Tremont will take over on the turnover on downs on Heyworth's 43-yard line. Heyworth can still get the ball back, but not with very much time. So they're going to have to hold him here to have any chance. And it's a handoff to...
there's some yards gained on that.
That's, I know his last name is Gary. Max Gary. Max Gary be getting the carries.
Number 56, Brett Hancock coming in for the Hornets.
So that's good enough for a first down for Tremont.
He was replacing number 78, Gavin Edwards.
Tremont looking to make this a 28-14 game here on this drive to seal the deal. Patented by Ben Holland. Two tight ends, and it's a QB keeper up the right side. And he looks like he has a first down.
Well,
and more. And so that's a first down for Tremont here with 6 minutes to go. The offense looking to score. They're inside the red zone. To my knowledge, they've been pretty successful in the red zone at this point, so. And it's a handoff to Gary, Max Gary, but it is stopped at the line of scrimmage by number 8, Skylar Cox, number 56, Brett Hancock, and other Hornets on the tackle. So 78, Gavin Edwards, too. So there's about 5 minutes left. So it's 2nd and 10. Heyworth maybe looking to get the ball with maybe 4 minutes left and with 1 timeout left. No 2-minute warning, but they will have a timeout. And
Looks like a pass.
nearly intercepted by Tyler Griffith, number 65. So it's 3rd and 10 for Tremont. That's the student section out there.
Yelling T. Griff.
So just over 5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. What's crazy is they're so loud and we don't even have the game mic on. That's pretty crazy. And there's a timeout called by Tremont. Thinking it over here on 3rd and 10.
That's the Hornet cheerleaders.
Trying to get Heyworth fired up. Trying to give him motivation to stop him. This drive right here by Fisher is going to make or break the game, you could say. Because if they don't get the touchdown, then Heyworth has a chance to tie. But if they don't, then they give up a touchdown, then Heyworth's most likely to lose due to all the situations that factor in.
Tremont looking to run here. He is brought down. Number 28 made the run for the Turks. Cameron Ennell.
And the sprinklers turned on the north side. I don't know what this is doing, but they're hitting the cheerleaders. So you're saying the New England Patriots did it, right, Ben? I think the New England Patriots actually did it.
Turned on our sprinklers.
So I think the NFL should also investigate this. The sprinkler gate. Hashtag get wrecked. So they're going for the field goal. It's going to be a long one, and it's blocked.
Blocked by the Hornets.
So the block by Heyworth. There'll be a turnover on downs, and Heyworth will take over.
Hopefully they do a couple passing plays in this one to get some yardage.
On there on 18. They will have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to make something happen here, and maybe hope for this game to overtime. So you're saying this is a Super Bowl 49 kind of all over again.
Yeah.
Except the Seahawks are within like 3 points. Or 3 or 4, I guess. So hopefully we don't turn it over like Russell Wilson did. Let's not bring that back. So what seemed to be not too promising of a game for Heyworth on that drive.
Turned
With
it to
Fisher getting closer
Tremont.
to the touch. Yeah, Tremont getting close to the end zone, but they do screw up, and they're saying it's Heyworth's ball for a first down for some reason. So Matt Schultz in the backfield, I'm pretty sure, with Colson, which seems to be the most favorable thing. Jacob Day runs out to the right and gets about 3 yards. I don't know what plays they're trying to call.
Yeah. I believe they're trying to get the receivers to drag people out so they can get some running room.
So it's 2nd and 7 for Heyworth.
Give me it.
What, Grayson? And it's 2nd and 7 for Heyworth. And it's third down, and Heyworth gets made back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like we'll be without Grayson for a moment.
Number 9, Matt Schultz. And 1 on the play. They'll bring up third down.
So it's 3rd and 7 for Heyworth. So it's 3rd and 7. Jacob Day goes back for the pass and is nearly intercepted by Fisher. So it's 4th and 7 for Heyworth.
Tremont.
Or Tremont. Dang it. It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
So it's 4th and 6 for the Hornets on the 24-yard line.
Tremont trying to stop Heyworth from scoring this time.
Hey, you said it right.
So let's see what we can do. Grant being an idiot. I don't know what Grant's trying to do, but okay.
Timeout called by, I think, Tremont.
It's actually Heyworth.
It was Heyworth? So the Hornets have 4th and 6 on the 24 in the fourth quarter with about 3 minutes left. And I'm actually very scared about this game right now.
I'd like to do a quick shout out. Happy birthday to Braden Estes. He turns 17 tomorrow. Member of the chess team, first board. So it's 4th and 7 for Heyworth. They're going for it, obviously, with 3 minutes left. And Jacob Day goes back for the pass. Good blocking by the O-line. He goes to the right. And he runs up. And I think he definitely got the first down and more.
Definitely got the first down. That's good.
Heyworth with no timeouts. They're going to have to go in, like, basically the 2-minute drill. Said they had 3 minutes to go.
Advantage.
So I guess you can call it the 3-minute drill. Heyworth needs to go 64 yards to meet the end zone, so it's going to be a while. And a handoff to Matt Schultz, and he's brought down about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the referees are stopping the game for some reason. That was actually run by Skylar Cox, not Matt Schultz. I apologize for that. So that play was a loss of 3 for Heyworth. So 2.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Heyworth trailing by 7 to Tremont. 2nd and 13. Heyworth on their own 33, needing to get 67 yards to score. Probably looking for a pass here. J-Day goes back. He looks to the right and is completed, but dropped by number 20, Keith Higginbottom. So that will bring up a 3rd and 13 for Heyworth. The last touchdown play was a 32-yard run in the third quarter by Cole Sin, their fullback. And before that was a QB sneak by Jacob Day and ran out on the left pylon for the first touchdown. Tremont with 3 touchdowns, which I cannot remember how they got them, but I'm pretty sure they were passing plays, which have been
one of them
the
was
game,
running, I think.
but it's been ruling the game. Jacob Day goes back for the pass, takes some heat from the left side, and he throws it away. It is nearly picked off, but there's a flag, so This will probably be pass interference on Tremont. Because number 20, Keith Higginbottom, looked like he couldn't even have a chance because he was being interfered with. So let's see what the call is. And the referees are getting ready to tell us there is pass interference on the defense. So it should be marked at the spot of the foul. Heyworth should have a first down. Actually, they're moving it 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So Heyworth will have a first down on their 48-yard line. But they only have 1:56 to go with no timeouts. So this is going to be 3 spooky 5 minutes.
Speed run.
This is going to be a speed run, 2-minute drill. And it's going to be a pass. He throws it in. It's completed by number 7, Wyatt Klein, on the 39-yard line.
They're saying incomplete.
No, they're calling it complete. Again, Grayson does not know what he's talking about. So Heyworth will have a first down.
Who's that one?
On a great catch by Wyatt Klein. So there's no challenges in high school football or review, so that can't be reversed at all. A minute 30 left here in the fourth quarter. Heyworth trying to capitalize on a good drive. And a run by Matt Schultz, runs to the left. And a gain of 13, but there's a flag. I don't know if it's a face mask, probably a hold. Because, you know, let's not have Heyworth score and win or tie. I mean, that'd just be too good. Let's see what the flag is. And it's a 12-yard run, but we'll see where the flag puts it. The crowd is very silent here, waiting for the call. And it's a holding on Heyworth, so that play won't even matter. So in times like this, you can't be sloppy, so. I don't know what the crowd's throwing a fit about, but they're not happy. So it'll be about 1st and 12. Heyworth loses about 2 yards and about 20 seconds on that play, roughly. So look at the score here. And another pass. Good protection. And incomplete. Wait, I thought it looked incomplete, but they're calling it a completion. So a great catch by number 20, Keith Higginbottom. 1:10 left on the clock. And Heyworth getting inching closer and closer to the end zone. It's 1st and 10 on the 29.
With a minute left.
So this is getting pretty intense. Jacob Day goes back for the pass. There's a lot of heat. There's a flag for probably holding, and Jacob Day runs. I maybe would have thrown it just somewhere as an incomplete pass because you're just wasting time. So this is probably gonna be a holding play. On Heyworth, so that'll be 2 consecutive holding calls on the last 3 plays.
Holding on Heyworth.
The crowd not too happy. I don't know if they're not happy with the refs, but I can't recall seeing anything that really caught my eye as holding.
Yeah.
I also couldn't see too well. The offense not knowing what to do, really. What sucks, though, is that they don't have the clock, in their sight. So, I mean, they don't know, Jacob Day drops back for a pass. There's not much blocking. And it's a screen to Matt Schultz. I maybe would have gone out of bounds. They gained about 3 yards. There's 30 seconds left. They're going to have to get going because, okay, the referees are not helping them out. They let 10 seconds run off, waiting to stop the clock. The referees aren't too intelligent, I guess, because they aren't stopping the play a lot faster. They're basically screwing Heyworth over.
Yeah.
And the clock resumes. They need to get going. And the refs call it they stop, and there's a timeout called by Tremont with 20 seconds left in the game.
Coach Hancock does not look very happy right now.
maybe they need to work on this in practice. I don't think the players know that, like, you need to get out of bounds. That's, like, the only way you're going to stop the clock. And if Heyworth loses the game, I think it's completely on play call.
There's a bunch of running plays that should have been.
There's running plays on 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
That
You need to get the ball into past the
I guess if you want to make
first down.
4th down a little easier, but I mean, at that point, I mean, it's still going to be like 4th and 12. I mean, what's the difference, really?
So the Hornets, once the game resumes, it will be Hornets will line up 2nd and 21.
So Heyworth trying to get Tremont fans fired up for Heyworth. I'm guessing one of them's Wayne. Yeah, it
looks
is.
like Wayne. Kind of looks like Nathan Fisher.
Yeah, it's Nathan.
That's definitely Kyle Barrington.
They're trying to get people pumped up. I think they should be over here, though. So hopefully nobody can get in the way of the camera so you guys can see the last 20 seconds. Jacob Day goes back. He's going to run. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe over the sideline. Nope. There's 12 seconds. They got one more play left. They need to hurry up and get back on the ball. There's 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They spike it. That was a very good call. So they're going to have 25 seconds to get one more play. Looks like Kyle Barrington, Nathan Fisher.
And Fish 32.
And Fish. I don't know where Wayne went. He's somewhere, but hopefully he's cheering on. There's 1.4 seconds left for Heyworth. This is going to be the last play unless there's a flag. If I were Tremont, I might as well just put everybody back. Because, like, that's the only shot
That's
they
the
have.
only way they're going to block it is if they get
Jacob Day
everybody.
goes back. They got 4 men rushing. He looks back. He throws it in the end zone to Brandon Day. No pass interference called. Incomplete pass, and this game's over. There is no way he could have caught that. There's 5 people there. So the final of the game is Tremont 21, Heyworth 14. I'm Jacob Owens.
I'm Grayson Martins.
And this is all we have here for the Hive. So stay tuned next Monday for the volleyball game.